Hey, hey, Blue Table fans, Sean here, and I'm taking you on an adventure, and not a very exciting one. So, hello, yes, all right, that makes sense. All right, so the camera, by the way, is like 6 feet up, and I'm sitting down doing some photography on these Death Watch guys. You won't be able to see them very well, but that's not the point. The point is to enjoy the soothing sounds of my voice. Yes, you know you missed it. So we did a project for this guy, and it's like 5 or 6 Death Watch Marines, and they're all like super magnetized. And I just took pictures of the Blood Angels one, and now I'm taking pictures of the Space Wolf guy. So I gotta show him, you know, what we did by showing the different options. So not to make like a whole shoulder pad every time, we magnetize the shoulder pads on. So there's that. So this guy just has like a gun. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That works really well with that storm shield. Put on his shoulder pads. And we'll put on his power pack, which is a Space Wolf pack. There we go. I gotta tell you, the magnetization is done really, really well in these. There we go. I've got my son Griffin in here with me, and he's got his headphones on. When I said I was recording, he just put his headphones on.
No, I didn't.
Oh, did you have him on the whole time?
I had them on the whole time.
Okay, well, there you go. And he's 14. And I've got him doing some touch-ups for me.
Speaking of which, I'm finished.
Griffin's painted an Iron Jaws army, a Skaven army.
I mean, like
He's
half
painted
of a Skaven army.
He's painted a Skaven army, and he's also painted a Tyranids army. Quite a few Tyranids, and he did that one like almost half a time over again, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm just going to take a picture
I
of
also
just
painted
storm shield.
quite a few Death Guard.
Oh yeah, and the Death Guard army too. So Griffin is a proper army painter. He's done his own stuff pretty well. And yeah. So I had this 40K dream last night, and I don't worry, I'm not going to tell you all about my stupid dream. It was actually an awesome dream. And basically there was this Tau Broadside hero that if he, you know, led the charge, everyone would rally around him. And he had a name. His name was Ahtami'Al. And in the morning, I wrote the name down at the time. And in the morning, I did an anagram search on it. And it's an anagram for Thalami. Like salami, you heard it right, like salami with a TH. And that's plural for Thalamus, which is the organ in the brain dealing with consciousness and sleep. So that was kind of weird.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah, my brain is doing some stuff. I always get like dream names and stuff like that. Oh, guys, big news. Here's the deal. I have never seen Parks and Recreation.
You fool.
Yeah, and I've never seen Community. And what I've decided is I'm going to put it to a vote on Facebook and this YouTube channel which one I'm going to see and which one I am never going to watch ever in my entire life. So whatever one we vote, the other one I won't watch it ever. And I'll just go through life never having seen that.
I'm voting for Parks and Recreation.
You say Parks and Rec? We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I did watch some Ron Swanson quotes, and that was
so good.
That was pretty funny. Okay, we're on the Black Templars guy. Now Death Watch, they all have like black armor. So the artist came back and she had done quite a bit of work on this, but the power weapons didn't have any glowy stuff on them. So I said, hey, go back and put some glowy stuff on these power weapons. So anyway, oh, I almost panicked. I thought I was short a shoulder pad. So basically, the artist who did the magnetization on this, man, he is a master. Like, just absolutely amazing. He did so much magnets and so very fine. Like, these are 1/16 inch magnets, you know.
Yeah, I was putting these up on digital, and I'm like, how long did this take?
It took a long time. It was ridiculous.
Like, holy crap!
Yeah. So back to Griffin. He's really done some amazing stuff. I mean, to have painted, let's call it 4 armies.
Yeah.
At age 14. And when he gets on the case, man, he doesn't stop. Like, he does it in a couple of days. That whole army is done.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. I get here and he's like, Dad, I didn't sleep last night. I was painting these models. It's pretty good. Well, he's got... You're like me that way. You get obsessed over things. Oh, hey, talk about Monster Hunter.
So Monster Hunter Iceborne came out, September 11th. No, sorry, 6th.
6th, okay.
And I've been playing it this past week. Literally all my free time has been going into it.
So you have school.
Yeah.
So you go to school in the morning and you're like, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
Monster
that's literally all.
And then the bell rings and you like run out. Woohoo, Monster Hunter!
Yeah.
Nice.
And I literally listened to Monster Hunter commentary on the way home.
Nice.
So
how long have you been playing Monster Hunter?
From the very beginning, it was back in 2014, so I've been playing for 5 years.
5 years.
So a third of my life has gone directly to Monster Hunter.
Well, since you were 9.
Yeah.
You were really playing Monster Hunter at age 9?
Correct.
That's fantastic. I remember when my boys were like really into Skyrim.
Yeah.
That was like super cool.
Let's see here.
Oh, did I just put that on? Oh, I can't remember. Did I have the sword? No, I think the sword is the one I haven't done yet. Alright. So anyway. Alright, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so for those of you just joining the program, first off, you can, if you are my friend on Facebook, you can basically see my entire life. I've got a blog. I kept a blog for a long time, starting in like 2007. I think in 2008, I made like 800 blog entries, an average of 2 a day. Of course, that's back when I was Mormon and libertarian. And so there you go. And of course, I'm a vastly different person now. And yeah, there you go. In those go. Now, some of you wondering why these can just go in the baggie like that. You're like cringing. You're like, they should be in whatever. Well, that's generally true. But these have been matte coated multiple times. So they are definitely okay touching each other and being handled. And that's how we use really high quality paints. So it's really not a problem for these to touch each other. Oh, that's a head in there. Okay. Yeah, this guy has 2 heads. Some of them only have like 1 left arm, seems like to me. So, okay, so I've got 4 kids from my first marriage. And I had my first child when I was 30, and I'm 50 now. So obviously she's 20. And so my oldest daughter lives in Maine now. And apparently she's doing good out there. All right, this is my Ultramarines guy. Oh, I have 2 more after this. Wow, this is like a lot of things. Okay, this is a potential problem. This guy does not have a backpack. Huh. Alright, there's a package here that says special weapons. Oh no, I didn't demonstrate all the special weapons. Okay. Alright, let's check the last. Well, there's multiple backpacks in a lot of these. They're all the same, so let's yeah, those could have potentially become mixed up. That has a Dark Angel symbol on it. That has a Black Templar symbol on it. There we go. Let's go to Blood Angels. I'm just looking for a generic pack. Hey Griff, what you doing, bud? What's going on?
Oh yeah, so I finished up the touch-ups.
Yep, here's a generic pack. Perfect. There you go. Put that on this guy. How? Okay, great. Thanks a lot, bud. You can go do your thing now, if you please. If you wish. Alright, so let's get this Ultramarine going. I'm trying to put him in like dynamic poses, you know. This guy, he's defending with a shield. Arrgh. Shield time. Right, so basically, my life is pretty awesome. This week I've been watching My Hero Academia. And by that I mean I have it running in the background while I'm doing other things. And I've started doing battle reports again, which you may have noticed. I've got a really good guy to take the lead with that. And his name is Colton. So I'm sort of organizing with him to continue, for him to keep doing it. So hopefully I can work the details out with him. And but he plays 40K, he plays it competitively. And so I think that's one thing, but I'd love to get some casual players in here. I'll probably make that like Age of Sigmar, you know. Like, my casual person will be Age of Sigmar. That'll be great. Alright, I gotta get that. That was a heavy bolter, by the way. Now we're gonna have him carrying a grav cannon. There we go. Okay, and I think we have 2 of the same weapon. There we go. That's really nice. I'll just take a picture of him wielding that. That's fantastic. Yeah, you gotta be careful. If your light is too harsh, It makes the minis look not like they appear in real life. Then, oh, hello. All right, let's see. Here we go. Okay. I think we need to show off this guy's other weapons. We'll give him like a combi plasma. Okay, what else? So a lot of my clients, most of them I'd say, they are happy to have us showcase their army in a battle report. It's like immortalization. And so I'm in the unusual position of having new armies every week to do battle reports with. Unfortunately, for someone to make the army list and like familiarize themselves enough to play it even competently takes a lot of time. And so I don't think everybody really views it as this great opportunity to do it. Yeah, I'm still recording good. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, that shoulder pad just jumps right on there. So right now, I'm running a Pathfinder game. And I'm running the Kingmaker Adventure Path. If you follow the channel, you know this already. And I started doing first edition for that, but Pathfinder second edition came out, and I like it. Don't get me wrong, but as I was, thinking about switching over to it, I've just got so many great Pathfinder 1 supplements that, like if I'm running an encounter, I can just grab NPC Codex, Monster Codex, any of the bestiaries. I've got Rival Guide, NPC Guide, like so many great supplements, and that just help me, DM the game. And with first edition, they don't have all of that stuff. Or excuse me, second edition. So I'm going to stick with first edition. And probably for the foreseeable future. Like I've already got, I could spend 10 years and still not have got through all the stuff that I own for it. And yeah, I think that's where I am with it. Yeah, there actually are only 5 guys. The 6th baggie was the special weapons. So here we go. Let's so Parks and Recreation. All right. So feel free to give me your comments on that. Would be more than thrilled to hear them. Which of the 2 shows I should watch and which one I should never watch ever for the rest of my life. This Dark Angels guy has like a helmet. Oh, he looks so cool. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Let's get his specialty pack on. Yep, that magnetizes on. That is just so cool. He's got a black robe. Yep. I started going on Instagram. I'm putting up, I was told by one of my artists that for Instagram you should only put up 1 picture a day. Don't spam out. Oh no! I took all those pictures and he didn't have his shoulder pad on. Dang. Alright. So, all right. So then I have a son who is just about to turn 18. And he basically is just with his girlfriend all the time. Our main thing is to get him to graduate from high school, which would be awesome. Possum. Power sword. I think I got, oh no, I had him with the maul, not the shield. All right, let's get him with the shield. And let's get him with the alternate head here. Here we go. The magnetization is crazy on this project. It's just amazing. The client is going to have so much fun with this. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the bolter like goes over the shield. That is fantastic. That's just plain good posing. Very nice. Here we go. We get a lot of people that ask us to drill out the gun barrels, which we can do. And I wish they just came that way, though. That would be like a zillion times better, rather than sometimes painting the things on. I came into a dark Eldar army, Drukhari they're called now, and so just a trade. It needs a bit of refurbishment and assembly. You know, assembly needs to be completed. And that was, I got to tell you, that was very tedious. But that's good. I got to give the client a really good idea of what we did for him. All right, guys. So yeah, I've got an 18-year-old son, and I see him about once a week. And then I have my 14-year-old boy Griffin. I have him on the weekends, and I have my 10-year-old daughter, almost 11. Her name is Willow. So I've got Griffin and Willow. So kind of the new tribe that I'm with is Griffin, Willow, my new wife, and then Audrey, who is my 3-year-old girl. And my young, wonderful new wife, her name is Luli, rhymes with Julie. And we got married a couple months ago. And of course, we had a child early on. So our relationship started out as co-parents, was the thing. And I had a little girl on my vision board. I felt like maybe I had one more coming. So when I met Luli, and she was interested in having a child. She was in her mid-30s. And so, I really thought about it. And already having 4 children, I really know what's involved, like the huge responsibility that this entails. And I thought to myself, you could say no to this. It's not a problem. But in the end, I said yes, and I'm glad I did, because it's really been a wonderful experience. It's really been great being a dad one more time. I think a lot of people have like a bonus baby, And I guess you're just looking at my hands now. Well, that's fine. You've been looking at this pad for like a while now, and hold on. All right. So that's my family, and I'm really enjoying my time with Griffin and Willow. I don't ever regret getting divorced. It's a thing that can happen, and it's something where I would say, if you've been married a long while, I would take at least a year to think it over. And if you asked me, I would say take a year to just think it over, and don't talk to anybody about it. Don't take a census, don't take a poll, don't ask other people's opinions. Just start watching for yourself and think, how do you want your life? because sometimes a divorce can be really respecting the other person, recognizing who they are, because it can get to a point where you have to choose. You have to choose to stay married and be okay with how the marriage is for what it is. And I think if you decide to do that, you should go in with a good attitude and never, ever, ever complain about it. Just be okay with it. Or get divorced and don't look back and don't change your mind and just do it. And I gotta tell you, there were times it was scary. There were times, many times, when it was very uncomfortable. And, and for my family too. It's, you're really affecting those kids. But you can still fulfill your obligations as a father. You can still do what you're supposed, have the relationship with your children. Well, that's my take, at least. And, after we were divorced 6 months, my ex-wife and I, we were talking, and we always got along. We were very civil about it. And she said that she saw it, that she, in fact, I don't know if these are the words that she used, but that she agreed with it. And it just took her, a year to see it, to see what I was seeing, So it's not always great, but guess what? Life goes on. You can come out the other side. And after I got divorced, I really didn't want to ever get married again. And I didn't really see any reason to have that institution in my life. So it took quite a bit. It took quite a bit for me to come back around and be ready to dive in head first. So, but I got to tell you, it's pretty cool. I've had a really good feeling about it so far. And Luli is a really good person to live with. Luli and I, we don't fight. We don't have crosswords with each other. And we really just get along like, it's very placid, very sedentary, very easy, like a boat on a slow moving river. It's just so wonderful. And, and very, very calm. And you add our adorable, precocious little Shirley Temple girl to the mix. And it's really wonderful. And of course I have my business, Blue Table Painting. And that is something that I really enjoy doing. And it's a lot, don't get me wrong. It's just little old me doing everything. And I mean, other than help packing and cleaning sometimes, I basically do everything. I answer every email. I take care of every detail. So if you're a client of mine and you're getting antsy, it's better just to text me or call me. And I'm happy to go over everything. But I keep the project load at a level where it's okay. Like in 2010, when we were moving from the Badger Hole to 300 North, we were at about 75 projects. And right now we're at between 45 and 50 projects. 30 feels a little low for the crew size that I have. So I kind of like to keep it up in that area. It's working out really well. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. I was doing these, and I was like, this is going to take me a while. I may as well get the camera out and make a radio show out of it. So thanks for tuning in, and tune in to that battle report. Part 2 is going up tonight, and we're going to have yet another one up this week. And I'm going to be on the hunt for some guys to do Age of Sigmar as well.